want to do is go out and lose to Grayson Waller. This guy will laugh you into the oblivion.
Yeah. Whoa!
Beautiful.
And there's that unbridled rage that pours out of Dragunov. And you're seeing it right now firsthand, Book. Dragunov charging right in. How does that rage help a competitor such as Dragunov?
You gotta have it.
No. Get him off! Get him off!
Well, there's Waller begging for a little separation, and it's Waller who got himself into this mess. Oh, and a cheap shot to the throat.
No, that was called a shortcut. Right there is very, very well taken in this business right there. I like that.
And measuring Dragunov. He goes on social media all the time. He's all about going viral. He gets under his skin very easily, especially when people call him Ms. Light.
I can tell you right now,
oh, inside cradle, shoulders down, near fall.
I'm rooting for Dragunov in this match, but being somewhat Miz-like, that's not a bad thing. Miz was very arrogant, but you got guys like Piper, who was very arrogant as well. I mean, guys like Brian Pillman, who was very arrogant, who had a bidding war for him once upon a time.
Found himself in this matchup, and now Grayson Waller has turned the complexion right around. And Waller, we've seen in the there. What the hell? The wheel spinning. Waller, though, gets caught and dropped. What did you just witness?
I don't know, man. I don't know what just happened there.
Focusing back in on this main event, Dragunov has turned this matchup around, hitting a couple of suplexes in a row, and now just overpowering Grayson Waller. Ooh.
Window just opened for Dragunov. He needs to take advantage of it right now.
The window opened because of the wheel that we saw. And you spin the wheel, you don't make the deal tonight. Torpedo running through Waller.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
And if this happens at Halloween Havoc, we could be looking into the eyes of the new NXT champion. Look in the eyes of almost disbelief of Grayson Waller.